after 30 years. How neat.
That's cool. Very cool. And a great day to be out getting a little practice in there today, Lisa.
It was nice today.
Yeah, it was nice. A little humid, but it was good. Hey, it's summer. It's supposed to feel like
it's August.
this. It is, exactly. We should be, seeing a lot of days in the 90s. I mean, not on average, but maybe it's not your average high temperature, but usually August features several 90-degree days, but we just haven't seen anything like that. Got close today up to 86. Felt a little hotter with the humidity, but staying shy. And now it looks like temperatures getting ready to take a little bit of a dip again. So I guess if you're a hot and humid weather fan, you're soaking it all in today. Speaking of hot and humid weather, that's getting the bees out. It's getting to be late August, so they are extra busy. Bad joke. Check out this one from Cynthia in Numidia of a bumblebee buzzing around inside of a sunflower, gathering up some nectar. So good stuff. Big thanks to Cynthia for sending in this photo. Of course, if you have a weather photo to share, we'd love to see them. Send them in. They might just end up here on TV. This is what it looks like from the Visitor Center overlooking Lake Wallenpaupack. Beautiful day to be out on the sand and in the water. We've seen some boats going by from time to time. The public beach access is now closed, but certainly a good way to spend a morning or an afternoon. 81 degrees now, a lot of clouds. It's sticky, but no sign of rain, and looks like it will stay dry here for the rest of the way tonight. Temperatures generally in the 70s in much of northeastern Pennsylvania. A couple of spots poking up to the low 80s, including Archibald. Still some mid-80s, Stillwater and Bloomsburg, but your numbers will be coming down too. We saw some temperatures in the central Susquehanna Valley up to about 90 earlier today, but your numbers now back to the mid-80s. As for the humidity, it was at times a bit on the sticky side today. Some of these numbers in the tropical category, places like Selinsgrove, but we're about to see a big change to this. I love this map, especially when it does a little move like this. Ready for it? Whoosh! Look at that comfortable air coming in. Those dew points dropping into the upper 40s and low 50s. So we go from like pinned to the right end of the scale and right down to the left side. So much more comfortable air, at least for a day. But those numbers will be on the rise again as we go through the week. So enjoy the comfortable air, because Thursday, Friday, going to be real sticky, and then things kind of level out a little bit through the weekend and into the early part of next week. So not much doing here. There's like this weak little front sagging from north to south. No rain along it, but you'll feel the humidity relief by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. And because of how the jet stream's kind of oriented, we've seen that upper level haze, so not much of an impact on your air quality. It's in the low end of the moderate scale today, but I've talked about this before over the last several months. We actually spend a fair amount of time in the low end of moderate just on a regulation year. So getting into that category, not really a bad thing necessarily. Into the day tomorrow, Wednesday too, still some light wildfire smoke haze around. Partly clear for tonight. We're drying it out though. We're losing that humidity. We're in the 50s. Tomorrow, a sterling day. Up to the mid-70s, low humidity, a lot of sunshine and just a wee bit of haze, but it will be chilly going into Wednesday morning. These numbers are probably going to come down a little bit. I think we're going to find some 40s as we get our Wednesday morning started. So cool is the rule. This is what it looks like on water vapor satellite imagery across the continental 48. There's a big heat dome in the central United States. You saw places like Dallas up to 106 today, almost 100 up into South Dakota. But when you get under these kinds of systems, you start to find these thunderstorm complexes that kind of ride up over the top and then drop down the other side. It looks like we could be in line for some of those Wednesday into Thursday, perhaps even early Friday too, just kind of depending on how things play out. So here's just a early look at things with one of our weather models for later this week. Early Thursday morning, some showers, maybe some rundles within that, and there could be some additional rounds Thursday into Friday. And again, it's all thanks to that big heat dome and how thunderstorms like to roll up and over the tops of those, something we'll be mindful of watching as we go through the week. So that's a look at the next 7 days. Sterling days tomorrow and Wednesday, outside of maybe just a wee bit of wildfire haze. Thursday, Friday, those could be some opportunities there for some showers, but it looks like we'll dry it out just in time for the weekend. All eyes, of course, Thursday there for the Little League World Series, Lisa. It's the last bit of it before the weekend stuff starts to ramp up.
Right.
Have to keep an eye on things. There may be some delays with some of the showers around that day.
All right. I know you'll keep us updated.
Sure will.
Thank you, John.